Oh, I'm really badly sunburned. Check it out.
Hi guys! So today's video is all about getting rid of a really bad sunburn and a tan. I have done a tan remover video ages ago. I will link that here, but that is just one tip that I gave for tan removal. Over the last week, I have learned so much about sunburn. So I was severely sunburned while I was shooting for GottaDoIndia in Alibag. We were doing water sports for about 7-8 hours in the sun, and I didn't even realize that I was getting sunburned. But after we were done, I was toasted. So I was pretty much burnt all along here, along my back and shoulders. You can see there are lots of patches still here, and around my nose area, and the worst affected area had to be my thighs. So pretty much from my knees up to, my upper thigh was like a roasted red, like tangri kebab. That's exactly what I looked like. And I tried a lot of stuff over the last week, because then we went straight to Goa after Alibag and I was in the sun again. So I read up a lot on how to take care of your sunburn and things like that. And I was really surprised with the results. And now, a week later, I'm pretty much like done with my sunburn. I don't have any more soreness. I don't have any more of the burning, like itching feeling. There is a slight redness and the tan, which will obviously eventually go, but I thought I would do a video with tips and tricks on how I got rid of my sunburn, and slowly I'm getting rid of the uneven patches which are around me. And yeah, so I hope this video helps you guys, because most of these things help me a lot. Okay, tip number 1: as soon as you realize you're sunburned, hop under the shower and make sure it is cold. Now, I'm not someone who likes to take a cold shower, but this is the first thing you need to do, because it's going to give you instant relief. It's going to cool down your skin. You don't want to use any soap, shampoo, perfume, anything that's going to irritate or aggravate the skin, because the skin is already like, oh my god, what have you done to me? So yeah, just a nice ice cold shower that will soothe the skin. It will calm your skin, and it will try and pull out some of the heat from the skin. Number 2, getting the heat out is the hardest thing. Now, if you've been sunburnt before, you know that that area feels really hot. Like, it almost feels like someone has put like hot vessel on that spot. When you like touch it, it's constantly hot. And I had immense heat all over my arms, my thighs. The best thing for that is potato. Now, I did not know this. I read up online, and as soon as I got back from Alibag, I used it and it worked wonders. So basically, you just have to mash up a boiled potato, let it cool, and then apply it to the area like a pack, let it sit for a few minutes, and it sucks out all the heat. And the starch also actually works on the tan, so it also kind of lightens the area a bit. So I feel like you could use it for both. So you could use it for a tan or for sunburn, and that really works. Number 3, aloe gel is like your BFF for the next few days. Okay, you cannot live without aloe gel. If you have an aloe plant, actually that works best, because the fresh aloe gel is the most potent. But if you don't, of course, just use a jar like the rest of us. So you want to take like a nice thick layer of aloe gel and apply it all over the affected area, at least 2 or 3 times a day initially. This is going to soothe the area, it's going to calm it, it's going to get the heat out, it's going to reduce the redness. It's going to do wonderful things to your skin, basically. So aloe gel is your BFF. Now, you can't always be in the shower and like be taking a cold shower throughout the next few days. So the other thing you can do is use an iced towel. So just take a bowl of water, put lots of ice in it, take a towel, wring it, and then just apply it to those spots. Keep it there for 5 minutes and do the same thing again. And this is really going to cool the skin and calm the skin, reduce the itchiness that comes with the drying and the peeling. And again, it's going to help with keeping the heat levels down. That's really important, because once the heat is out, your skin's going to feel much better, and you're not going to have that really sore, oh my god, ouch feeling. Like, my skin was so sore that I couldn't even do this. Like, it was that sore. I was applying like aloe gel like this. So all these things really help with kind of getting the heat out and calming and cooling the skin. The next tip is ditch all your makeup and regular skincare products. Now, you might be used to following a routine or not leaving the house without makeup, but at this point in time, your skin needs to breathe. Your skin needs to get restored and repaired. And you might normally have oily skin, and you might not want to layer a lot of like moisturizers or products onto it. But when your skin is burnt or tanned, it is dry, it is dehydrated, and it needs to replenish all that moisture in it. So you need to use products for that. So I would totally say avoid using your regular skincare products at that point in time and use products that help with hydration and moisturization. Here are some of the things that I used. So first up, we have aloe gel. Of course, this is the NATURMA aloe gel. You guys have seen this in my videos before. I came back and used a lot of this because I didn't have a lot of options in Alibag, and this really works wonders. Love this. And in Alibag, the two things I used a lot was this. This is a cream called ALOEDERM. It is actually a cream. It is not an aloe gel. The other thing that really works is baby cream. It's a white thick cream, and you just gotta kind of layer it on, which really helps. Any kind of baby cream is actually a really safe bet when you're sunburned because they're really calming and they're really gentle on the skin, because babies have really gentle skin, so they don't usually have any kind of perfume. They don't have a lot of, you know, harmful ingredients. They're basically very mild, and they work really well. So you just want to kind of like take a thick layer and layer them on. Now these are all white creams, so you will have that slight white streaky feel, but you just gotta layer it on. In terms of the face, Moisture Surge works really well for me. I love the whole range, and I have been using it on my face, and you can see the whole like redness bit from my nose, and this area was completely red, but that has completely gone, and my face skin actually feels pretty much back to normal, and it's bounced back really quickly. And this is all I've been using. In terms of body lotions, I'm not someone who uses a lot. I prefer natural lotions, and I don't really like a sticky feel. So these have worked really well for me. This is Outwood. It smells really good, is really light. You can layer it on. This one is the Forest Essentials Aloe and Neem lotion, which was also really good. I used this a lot in Goa. I actually stole this from the hotel. But yeah, I used a lot of this in Goa, and this post that. So these have worked really well for my body. And then, as I said, makeup is something you want to completely avoid. I've been trying my best to not wear makeup at all, as much as I can, except for when I've been like shooting for someone else and things like that. Like right now I'm wearing nothing. I'm literally just wearing lip balm because I want my skin to bounce back, to breathe, to just be like hydrated and moisturized. I moisturize about 3 times a day right now, or apply lotion thrice a day. That's really good. Like right now when you're home and your skin is in this whole repair mode, you really need to keep moisturizing it. So thrice a day is good. Okay, the next thing that works really well for a tan as well as sunburn is yogurt. Natural yogurt is amazing. So you just apply it on like a face pack or on the affected area, wherever you're putting it on, and leave it there for about 15-20 minutes. So it's the enzymes in the yogurt that work on the tan, the sunburn, all of that. It's very calming, very soothing, and it really works wonders. So you leave it on for about 15 to 20 minutes and then just wash it off with water. And ideally you want to stick this in the fridge. Use everything from the fridge because that makes it cold, and that just calms your skin and soothes your skin much more. Okay, now this is an interesting tip that I read online, and it really worked for me. You have to rehydrate. Now, your skin is majorly dehydrated when it's burnt or tanned and it's dry, and you know it's looking for moisture. Now, you might put a lot of external moisture in with creams and lotions and aloe gel and all of that, but you internally also need to hydrate. So definitely drink 8 glasses or more of water. This might send you to the toilet like every 5 minutes, which is what it did to me, but I think it flushed out my toxins as well as hydrated my skin. Just drink as much water as you can. It really helps. The other things you can drink are juices or sports drinks, like things with electrolytes, vitamins, that when you're sunburnt, you're completely dehydrated. Your skin needs moisture, needs much more moisture and water than you would normally. So right now I've been drinking a lot of water. I've been drinking a lot of fresh juices, lots of lemonade, sports drinks if I work out or if I'm doing anything outdoorsy. That really helps. Okay, the next tip is pretty obvious, but we tend to forget it a lot of the times. It's wear loose breathable cotton or don't wear anything at all. I prefer the latter. So right now I also am wearing like really tiny shorts and just a ganji, and this is what I've been living in since I got back, because I just feel like I keep moisturizing my skin a lot, and I keep putting on, like I was putting on a lot of the packs initially, and I needed my skin to be like open and breathe. If you're not someone who likes to show a lot of skin, I would say wear like cotton or linen and fabrics like that which are loose, which is what I was doing in Alibag, because when I was shooting, obviously couldn't constantly walk around in like hot shorts and a ganji. But then I tried to like wear loose breathable clothing, and that really helped, because if you wear anything that's gonna touch your skin, it's gonna constantly rub against it, cause friction, and start the peeling. And the peeling, okay, that brings me to my next tip, which again is something I discovered. I didn't really know how this worked. So I would recommend you get a massage, or massage yourself, whatever works for you, with some essential oils that are really soothing. Coconut oil, chamomile oil, things that are really soothing and calming. And that will get out all the dead and dry skin. Now this is of course a few days later, after the sunburn has calmed down and you don't have any pain. If you have pain, then don't massage that area, because it is still healing and it's not completely healed. Once it's just maybe slight redness and you've got some color on your skin, but there's no pain, you're good to go for a massage. So when we were booked into this massage in Goa, it was supposed to be just a normal relaxing massage, and I actually told the therapist to go easy on my thighs and the areas that I felt I was sunburned in, because I was sunburned. With the rubbing and the constant, you know, friction with the oil and massaging, all of the dead, dry skin started peeling off. And I can't tell you the amount of skin that came off right after I was soaking in a tub, because they had this nice hot tub to soak in after the massage. And like I had chunks of my skin just floating, and then I had this whole new layer of skin, which is what I see right now. And my thighs feel like a baby's skin, like really soft. So it's like a fresh new layer of skin, because that whole layer was completely charred. And that's something that worked really well. So I would recommend, you know, even if you just want to do this yourself at home, take some essential oils, just keep massaging that area gently, and all the dead skin and dead cells are going to come off, and this is going to give rise to the new skin. Okay, the last tip is to get rid of the uneven tan. Now, what do you do when you have a tan that's uneven? I hate that, and that invariably always happens to me, because whenever I'm shooting and traveling on work, I'm out in the sun a lot, and then I tend to burn, and I'm not actually in my bikini at that point. So it's this really uneven tan. Like right now I've got a patch here, I've got like a tan till here, where this is all like the same color, and then my thighs are a different color, my calves are a different color, and like my upper thigh is a totally different color. So the best way to tackle this is to kind of, if you want to get rid of the tan or lighten it or even it, is tomato juice and lemon. Now this is something I have used for years and years, and it really works. Now depending how tanned you are, you might have to do this for a week or like 2 weeks. If you do it once a day for 15 to 20 minutes, you will be sorted. All you have to do is kind of take juice or the pulp of a tomato, add some lemon juice to it. Some people like to actually just put lemon juice on, but I feel like that's too harsh and it does sting sometimes. What I like to do is mix the two of them and then just apply it onto your skin, leave it for 15 to 20 minutes, and then just wash it off. And trust me, in like 2 weeks, you will see major results. So guys, that's it from me. I hope you found this video helpful. If you did, give it a thumbs up and comment below with any more tips that you guys have to get rid of a sunburn or tan in the comments. Also, if you haven't hit that bell icon on the bottom, make sure you hit it, because then you will be alerted every time I put up a new video. See you guys. Bye. Mwah.